Oh Hello, everybody. Greetings and good morning from Thailand, and good evening for you. Please sit in a sacred manner and close your eyes. Om, Om, Om Shim Sarvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyotiye Namaha. Om Shim Sarvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyotiye Namaha. Om Shim Sarvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyotiye Namaha. Om Param Karuna Param Jyoti Sri Kokyama Bhagavan Param Karuna Param Jyoti Sri Kokyama Bhagavan Param Karuna Param Jyoti Sri Kokyama Bhagavan. This is our full moon Seva ceremony. Channel everything through me for everyone gathered here or that watches this later. Channel everything clearly and totally for their highest and best. Okay, I'll open your eyes. Today we are honoring and appealing to the 10th program. The 10th program is addressing the other realms. What are the other realms? Sri Bhagavan has said that the other realms, which is a different dimension, completely undetected by any science we have now, is so much bigger than the actual universe. It would be like comparing a baseball to the world. And the divine lives there. That you can think of it as the other realms as the heavens. So we're calling to the great compassionate light on their home turf where they live. So this is a really big Seva ceremony. Every Seva ceremony is really big. And since this is the officially in India, celebrated by millions and millions of people, this is the month of gratitude. You probably didn't know that. I don't announce all those things. Many times I only find out about it when through the 81,000 when they inform me. But in any case, I want to express my gratitude to you for being here and my gratitude that I'm able to host this, and to Johnny for making all of this so professional. Because serving the divine on your behalf and on their behalf is the greatest possible honor there is. And these Seva ceremonies are different than any others that I know, because you're doing a individual prayer for yourself, and then you're doing a prayer for the world. And the world includes all forms of life. That's what I mean by the world, the collective, all forms of life. Everything, even a rock, has consciousness. The entire planet, everything has consciousness. And throughout the great universe, there are many, countless planets that are completely dead. The entire planet is completely dead. Bhagavan has told us, because the civilization that lived there killed it. So these Seva ceremonies are very, very important. That's why I recommend and I ask you to always pass the word around that this special ceremony held every month. It's free and it carries real weight. Now, when we do these ceremonies, we're talking to the great compassionate light directly, magnified by the power of the moon. So that's the solar system. That's connected to the seventh program. And the seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th programs are all the biggest, the strongest, and there's nothing any human being can do ever about that. So what we do is we appeal through the divine, and we're gathering together at the same time so that we have a morphic field large enough to be heard by universal intelligence. There are many groups. Some groups are really lovely. Some groups are really bad. Whoever is the biggest or the strongest, depending on their frequency and what kind of blessing they carry or what kind of connections they have, universal intelligence endorses that. And that's why when we gather like this is a mission. This isn't just a novel pastime. And I'm sure you know that, otherwise you wouldn't be here. But I want to emphasize it because Kali Yuga, every day that goes by, every minute that goes by, Kali Yuga is winding down. Calamities are rising up. That's the nature of Kali Yuga. All of the calamities were prophesied thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. They are all actively coming true now. They're happening right now. Whether it's fires, wars, all of it, pandemics, it's all been prophesied thousands of years ago across multiple cultures, and it's here. It's not a theory or anything like that. And now, whether you are liking him or you don't like him is irrelevant. Trump is in, and there will be all kinds of new changes and all kinds of things happening. So, gathering together like this and making a prayer for the world, for peace, to bring in the golden age. The golden age comes in as soon as Kali Yuga stops. So really cherish this ceremony, and certainly as long as the moon is full, because it's full for I don't know how many days, these ceremonies retain their power because it doesn't have anything to do with my clearings. When you do my clearings, you have to be present with me. This is your relationship and our relationship with the divine. It's different. And the moon is the springboard. Okay? So if you go to the Depth Healing YouTube after this and you keep doing the ceremony and presenting your prayers, you do it in always do it in a sacred fashion, you will always benefit. And remember to keep the prayers that you write out for these ceremonies, you keep them. Now, next month, we are going to tie all 10 programs together in one final shot to complete the year. Please don't miss that. There are two things that are of enormous importance. The beginning, in Japanese called Shoshin, and the ending, Japanese we call Zanshin. Those 2 points, if they're handled well with conscious intention, correct intention, sincere intention, generally speaking, not every time, but generally speaking, what occurs in between will go okay. But at the ending of this year, you want to end it, we all want to end it conscious, organized, centered, and filled with gratitude. This is the month of gratitude. And as Bhagavan teaches with gratitude, gratitude is much more than what people generally think of. You know, like if you drink a cup of coffee, probably millions of people are involved in the total making of that coffee by the time it's actually made and reaches your lips. If you're wearing any clothes, gratitude to the people who made it. Gratitude to the people who do anything. I'm looking at this computer. I need to feel gratitude for Johnny, the computer, the technology, all the people who invented it, all the way back through time. That's what actual gratitude is. Now, for most of us, including myself, gratitude is usually on the gross level. Somebody gives you a gift, you are grateful. Somebody helps you fix the flat tire on your car, you feel grateful. We feel grateful for, whatever. Those are the kind of gross level fundamental gratitudes. But real gratitude is far more than that. And it's nice to contemplate that sometime. Try to let that sink in. The fact that you're breathing. Right now, I'm sitting here. I'm not in pain right now. I was in pain for 8 straight months. I'm enormously grateful. I'm walking now without crutches for the first time in 8 months. So when I go out, and I see some poor guy or lady with crutches, I understand how they feel, and I understand the suffering and all of it. Now that I'm growing older, I understand people my age or older far better than when you're a young buck, when you're in your 40s or even younger, you don't have a clue what it's like to be 67 years old and what it feels like, how your body operates. Everything's very different. So being grateful for everything is important. Okay. And these sessions carry weight. And if we're going to I'm going to get this up like the Muhurta into the thousands. The world needs us, and we need each other. We totally need each other. I'm a doctor. I'm the founder of depth healing. Okay, fine. But if you're not there, my depth healing is an empty title. You make me, and as you're listening to me, I am making you. Everything in the universe, everything on all scales, all dimensions, is dependently arising, dependently ceasing. Think on that sometime, because that is the greatest, highest mathematical truth that sums up all existence. Everything is dependently arising, dependently ceasing. Therefore, the concept of a victim is completely impossible. Completely impossible. Okay, I'm gonna go into the actual seva ceremony itself. Please sit in a nice sacred posture and really do this with feeling and sincerity. The only language that the divine actually understands is our feeling, emotion, and it has to be sincere. Many of us, we think we can fool the divine. Nothing fools uh, anything on that level. We can fool ourselves. We're masters at that. But the higher your consciousness, the less that will happen. Every time you raise consciousness, the higher it goes. Uh, so many unskillful things, triggers, problems, issues, they just melt away simply because the consciousness rises, not because you doing some kind of big effort. No, just because consciousness rises. All right, let's begin, please. Beloved Param Karuna Param Jyoti Sri Koki Amma Bhagavan, beloved Param Karuna Param Jyoti Sri Koki Amma Bhagavan, beloved Param Karuna Param Jyoti Sri Amma Bhagavan. Everyone here has gathered with me at this sacred hour during the full moon to present their prayers to be answered directly by your divine grace. I am invoking the power of prayer now as your loyal Sevak of the 81,000. I am invoking the power of prayer now as your loyal Sevak of the 81,000. I am invoking the power of prayer now as your loyal Sevak of the 81,000, asking you to answer each and every prayer directly. Beloved Param Karuna Param Jyoti Sri Kokyama Bhagavan, look to each and every one who is gathered with me now. Please go directly into their 10th program. Please go directly into their 10th program. Please go directly into their 10th program for every single attendee here. And by your divine intervention, remove, solve, or dissolve any negative or destructive programs, patterns, or karma. By your divine intervention, remove, solve, or dissolve any destructive programs, negative programs, patterns, or karma that endangers us personally or block us from reaching our highest possible destiny. Look carefully into our 10th program. Align all our planets and their relationships specific to our charts to provide us with sustained wealth, financial security, and abundance, and of course, health. Let our 10th program protect all our properties, our health, our families, and all our ancestors. For the remainder of our lives, write our 10th program for success, prosperity, and happiness. We ask that the great powerful Navagrahas of the 7th program bless us at this critical time as Kali Yuga slows to an end. Now listen to the mantras. Close your eyes. First one is the Mula mantra to invoke the great compassionate light in a specific way. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om. And now a special mantra for your personal wealth granted to you by grace. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavati Again. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyoti Ashwarya Prapti Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavati Ashwarya Prapti Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyoti Bhagavati Salvaishwarya Pradayinye Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyoti Bhagavati Salvaishwarya Pradayinye Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyoti Bhagavati Salvaishwarya Pradayinye Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyoti Bhagavati Salvaishwarya Pradayinye Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyoti Bhagavati Salvaishwarya Pradayinye Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyoti Bhagavati Salvaishwarya Pradayinye Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyoti Bhagavati Salvaishwarya Pradayinye Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyoti Bhagavati Salvaishwarya Pradayinye Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Karuna Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sarvaishwarya Pradayinye Namaha. Om. Now, as a collective, to appeal for the rewriting of the global program, Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavati Salvaishwarya Pradayinye Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Salvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavati Shri Kolki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kolki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kolki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kolki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Bhakta Rakshakaya Namaha Om. And invoking the grace directly from the 10th program. Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha Om. Now gently open your eyes, take up your personal prayer and read it out loud, and then express your gratitude sincerely to your personal divine. I will give you time. Okay, now set that prayer down and sit in a nice sacred manner and listen to the second half of this invocation. Now, beloved Param Karuna Param Jyoti Sri Kokyama Bhagavan, as a sincere collective karmic family, as a sincere collective karmic family, as a sincere collective karmic family, we pray for the salvation of earth, with all people, every form of life at all scales, to be saved and protected and liberated from suffering. Saved, protected, and liberated from suffering. Saved, protected, and liberated from suffering. By your divine grace and power, stop all war and all violence globally by transforming the consciousness of all peoples of the world into the states of Ananda, causeless love, and oneness. By your divine grace and power, stop all war and all violence globally by transforming the consciousness of all peoples of the world into the states of Ananda, causeless love, and oneness. By your divine grace and your power, stop all war and all violence globally by transforming the consciousness of all the peoples of the world into the states of Ananda, causeless love, and oneness. Intervene so that all calamities, both man-made and natural, are stopped without suffering or fear. Intervene so that all calamities, both man-made and natural, are stopped without suffering or fear. Intervene so that all calamities, both man-made and natural, are stopped without suffering or fear. As a collective gathered now on this auspicious day, we ask you to engage the other realms, the heavens, in saving earth and all of us and our children. By the grace of the great compassionate light, we ask that all people and animals that have died in the calamity so far are liberated and in the light. We ask that all the people and animals that have died thus far in the calamities that have occurred or are occurring right now to be liberated and in the light. And we ask that all those who are hurt right now, who are in pain right now, or disabled, to be healed right now, today, by your grace. We are asking as a collective right now that all people who are hurt, suffering, in pain, disabled, that they're healed right now as a miracle of divine grace. We're asking that all those people worldwide suffering, living in fear, hurt, disabled, injured, in beds in hospitals, at home alone, scared, they're all healed right now by divine grace. Again, listen to the mantras. Each one is recited exactly 11 times. Close your eyes. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavati Sameta Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Sri Param Jyoti Bhagavate Namaha. Om. And now the special mantra invoking the strongest power that we're aware of for the divine to use on our behalf for the world. Om Shri Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Sudharsana Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shri Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Sudharsana Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Sudharsana Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Sudharsana Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Sudharsana Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Sudharsana Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Sudharsana Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Sudharsana Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Sudharsana Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Sudharsana Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shrim Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Shri Kalki Sudharsana Rakshakaya Namaha. Om. And our direct appeal to the 10th program. Om Shri Kokya Kalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shri Kokya Kalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shri Kalki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shri Koki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shri Koki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shri Koki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shri Koki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha. Om Shri Koki Akalanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Jagat Rakshakaya Namaha. Om. Now gently open your eyes, take up your global prayer, and read it out loud with sincere feeling. End with, may what is right and best for everyone and everything of Mother Earth be done. Amen. May what is right and best for everyone and everything of Mother Earth be done. Amen. Now read your prayer. We will give you time. Now please set that prayer down. Maintain a very sacred posture. Beloved Param Karuna Param Jyoti Sri Koki Amma Bhagavan, please apply a portion of the sat karma that each person here earned in this seva to answering their first prayer, and the rest of the sat karma to save the world. Please allot half of their sat karma to answer their prayer for iham, and then assign the rest to save the world. Okay, now all of you express your personal gratitude to the divine sincerely for saving all of us and all the world, all of Mother Earth, from the bottom of the oceans up into the sky. As soon as you finish doing that, please close your eyes. I'm going to do a Mukti Moksha mantra 11 times. The Mukti Moksha mantra is for your consciousness. Okay? It's the special gift because everything that you have or don't have and enjoy or don't enjoy, it's all based on our consciousness. So we're going to end with that mantra. So go ahead and close your eyes. Om Shri Kalki Bhagavan Mukti Moksha Pradataya Namaha. Om Shri Kalki Bhagavan Mukti Moksha Pradataya Namaha. Om Shri Kalki Bhagavan Mukti Moksha Pradataya Namaha. Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavan Mukti Moksha Pradataya Namaha. Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavan Mukti Moksha Pradataya Namaha. Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavan Mukti Moksha Pradataya Namaha. Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavan Mukti Moksha Pradataya Namaha. Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavan Mukti Moksha Pradataya Namaha. Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavan Mukti Moksha Pradataya Namaha. Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavan Mukti Moksha Pradataya Namaha. Om Shri Sarvadeva Param Jyoti Bhagavan Mukti Moksha Pradataya Namaha. Om. And now open your eye. Actually, leave your eyes closed, please. Johnny is going to play a very special sutra that's very ancient. It was originally composed by a person who had received their full liberation and enlightenment. All you need to do is listen. It will sink into the subconscious and down into the unconscious to bless you and to keep working on you through the divine grace. Listen until it stops completely, and then we'll close. Go ahead, Johnny.
जीवस्य विमुक्तिः एतस्मात् इन्द्रियाणां विमुक्तिः मनसो विमुक्तिः ज्ञातस्य बन्धात् विमुक्तिः संस्कृतेर्बन्धात् विमुक्तिः समाजस्य बन्धात् विमुक्तिः कर्मणोऽन्धात् विमुक्तिः इति सत्यं सत्यमेव सत्यम् इति सत्यं सत्यमेव सत्यम् इति सत्यं सत्यमेव सत्यम्
Okay, open your eyes. That was a very beautiful ceremony. May the divine answer everyone's prayer as soon as possible. A couple of things I want you to understand. When you're doing these ceremonies or anything related with me, if you start to feel sleepy or really tired, especially sometimes you might even go to sleep, the divine is working in your brain, and it's not that you're not strong or anything like that. That when they work in your brain, you will, and sometimes you'll go right to sleep. Love this ceremony. Now remember, and you can tell your friends, as long as the moon is full for the next few days, If they do it in a sacred fashion, if you don't do it in a sacred fashion, it's worthless. But if you do in a sacred fashion, this ceremony, any full moon ceremony, still has power. We're special because we're all here at the same time. That's more special. But in any case, and because of the time change, I think we lost a lot of people. But so if you're just coming on now and you missed it, all you got to do is go to YouTube, Depth Healing YouTube. It's going to be there automatically, and you just proceed as normal. Now, the computer, I see your comments. It's not letting me comment. I'm supposed to be able to tap it, but when I tap it here, it leads me into some complicated stuff, and I don't want to be doing that. Now, if you can, like a lot of you are in America, go right to sleep. If you are somewhere where you're waking up now, like us, try to lay down for about 20 minutes, 21 minutes, something like that, or even 10 minutes, but lay on your back, close your eyes, and just let the divine work on you, okay? Because this type of ceremony doesn't end right now. It doesn't work like that. That's why we play the Liberation Sutra to make a continuity for you. Okay? Love you all so much. Thank you very, very much. And God bless. Bye for now, folks.